Hello everyone, my name is Sarah and today we're going to do a step-by-step walkthrough on how to use Alibaba. If you are new to my channel, I do own an online metaphysical shop, so I like to talk about my progress with that as well as incorporate a lot of wellness and just overall bettering yourself into my content. I think I just said the entire intro with chocolate on my face. Screw it. So, what is Alibaba? It is a wholesale marketplace with over 150,000 vendors from all over the world. So if there is a product that you're wanting to buy and sell in your shop, or maybe there is a material that you're having a hard time finding or they're just out of stock of it everywhere else, Alibaba will most likely have exactly what you need. A lot of people, including myself, get very overwhelmed their first time going onto Alibaba, and you'll see why in a minute. I'm gonna walk you guys through every step of my process with what I've done with every time I've ordered on Alibaba. Just as a forewarning for you guys, this is gonna get kind of complicated and a little bit confusing. So if at any point you feel like you don't understand anything that I just said and you would like further clarification, or you just want some help with something that I said, leave it in the comments. Just pause the video, leave it down in the comments. I will do my best to answer exactly what you're asking. And if I can't, I will take all of the comments that I need to like explain on screen and I will include it in part 2 of this video because I can only do this up to the point of trade assurance, the insurance part. Also, please subscribe to my channel if you would like to see more content like this. But let's just get right into the video. This is going to be the home screen that you see. Up here in the top right, that's going to be where you will log in or sign up. You can probably tell right away why most people usually turn away from Alibaba because there's a lot going on. There's just, it almost looks kind of like a scam. It's not, but it looks like that. I think they just need to update their user interface. But you can find all kinds of stuff on Alibaba. You can find sunglasses, you can find apparel, you can find makeup, you can find skincare, you can find anything. And you can buy stuff that's already made and then just rebrand it for yourself. I'm gonna do this entire video for somebody who's looking for candle vessels. You will type in candle vessels. Now, right away, you're gonna be brought to a screen with a bunch of results. So first thing you're gonna wanna do is come over here on the left and you want to check trade assurance. Trade assurance is the insurance that you get through Alibaba. You don't buy this stuff from Alibaba, you buy it from the vendors, and the vendors are using Alibaba as the sales platform to sell you their stuff. Just like us as candle makers will use Etsy or Shopify or Wix. That's what this is. But through Alibaba.com, you get insurance and it covers the price that you paid for. It covers if it arrives broken, a different size or a different color, or, you know, not what you ordered. And it also covers your shipment date. So you want to make sure that they offer the trade assurance. And then you also want to click on verified supplier. If they're verified supplier, that means that Alibaba has actually sent somebody to their business, to their place of business, their factory, or just wherever they're operating out of. And they have inspected everything that goes on there and everything is legal and they're shipping all up to standards. So you want to make sure that you have both of those selected. Now, let's say you have a specific jar in mind. Let's say you want matte black jars. You can add matte black. Now, whenever you update your search, make sure that you come back over here and click on trade assurance and verified. Whenever you see the results here, you're gonna see the description of whatever it is, a picture, and then they're gonna have a minimum order quantity. That means that you have to order at least that many pieces to make an order with them. So this one's 500 pieces, and that's kind of a lot. I haven't even ordered 500 pieces before, so I like to look for one that has a little bit less. But I also want to make sure that I find a place that has been in business for at least 3 years, because a lot of these places have only been in business for less than a year or for 1 year. And depending on what you're looking for, like let's say that you want something super unique and no one else has it, but it's only this one company that does it and they've only been in business for a couple of years. I'm not saying that like don't order from them, just you have to, it's kind of gambling. You have to risk maybe them showing up shattered. But if they're verified, they're verified. So that's good. I like to look for at least 3 years. So 4 years, 100 piece minimum order quantity, which is still kind of a lot, but I mean, that's not terrible. So let's check this one out. Got matte black jars. They got the pictures down here. I remember looking at this place now. Okay, so you'll look at the description, make sure that it's exactly what you want. Down here, they'll have all the colors that they offer, and sometimes they have quite a bit, but the size, if you don't know like milliliters to ounces, it's really simple. Just let's say we want to see what's 360 milliliters. You'll type 360 ml to ounces. And that is a 12-ounce jar, a little more than a 12-ounce jar, or 500. That's a big jar. That's a big bitch. Okay, if you look up here, the prices go down the more that you order. I mean, I doubt that anyone's going to be ordering over 5,000 jars, at least not when, you know, when you're first starting out. But that does go down quite a bit. Over here, you can see that they are a verified supplier. They've been in business for 4 years. They respond usually less than 3 hours. They have a 97% on-time delivery rate, which is good. I would prefer to go with 100%, but this is just an example. They have 344 transactions. There's a lot of information on this page, by the way, that I'm not going to go over because you can just read it yourself and understand it. And if you do have questions, just ask me in the comments. Like over here is customization. It's basically just saying that you have to order at least 1,000 pieces in order to do, like, put your logo or to get, what does it say? Graphic customization. There's like packing customization. You can order like packaging and boxes and stuff. I haven't done that yet, but I want to. Okay, so one thing I want to point out about this place, and I wouldn't order from this supplier, just to let you guys know. They don't have a reviews section. Normally there is a reviews section right there, but they don't have any. And they have 344 transactions, so they should have at least one review, but they don't. So that's weird. I wouldn't order from this guy. You'll scroll down and there's going to be a lot of pictures, and you'll probably see pictures of different candle vessels, and maybe you'll be like, oh my God, I really want this silver one right here. Well, if that happens, come over to the right and click on the company name, and that will bring you to their actual site, their shop, and you can look through all their stuff. Because like I said earlier, it's not Alibaba that sells the products. This company right here makes and sells the product, and then they sell through Alibaba. Oh wow, they have a lot. Whoa, they have a lot. Well, maybe I would try it out. Ooh. Okay, anyways, I'm getting lost in this now. Oh, that's neat. They show you exactly how they package them. That's cool. I have not seen that before. They're showing you that they wrap it in the foam and then they tape it. That's cool. I haven't seen that on any of these. Okay, now I would order from this guy because that's cool. Let's go back up to the top. And really quick, before we contact the supplier, we want to screenshot this page. This is something I'm probably going to be saying a lot because I screenshot everything. And I also have a notebook down next to me at all times so that I can write down exactly what I've been told and what I've seen and what the price should be. You really should be doing this stuff yourself because otherwise they can just throw a new number at you and you won't even realize it, and then they'll be overcharging you. So just do a screenshot. What I do is I hit Command-Shift-4. This is on a Mac. I'm not sure what it is on a Windows computer, but if you see the mouse up here in the corner now, it looks like a little crosshairs up here, but you can use this to select an area just so that they know I'm looking at their page. I'm going to just do this whole area right here. And then it saves it down here at the bottom. It'll automatically save it to the desktop, and then I can pull those up into the conversation if they're like, oh, I want to buy 500 and now they're charging me like $2.20. Well, I can pull up the screenshot and be like, no, it's not. And I know that it sucks, but a lot of times you have to cover your tracks and you have to take notes of everything that's going on because these people are here to make money. After we have our screenshot, we're going to contact the supplier, and then it's going to pull up this little inquiry box. Right here, you're going to want to type in exactly what you're looking for, how much you're looking for, what size you're looking for, what color you're looking for, all of that. You're going to want to put this in the inquiry box. And that's also probably what you're going to say as your first thing in the conversation. So I like to select it all, copy and paste. So let's just say, hello, I am inquiring about your matte black candle vessels. I am looking to buy, it's 100, yeah, see right here, it even has 100 in there already. So let's say, yeah, let's just say we're looking for 100 jars. I can't remember what the size is, and something that's cool is if you hit the X button right here, now we'll go back and see, okay, we went in 360 milliliters. bring the contact supplier back up, and your stuff will still be there. 360 milliliter. Make sure to put as much details in here as you possibly can. So at the top up here, it says that with wooden lid, so put with wooden lid. Now, something that they don't tell you a lot, and this is irritating, and I wish I knew a way to work around this, but it says with wooden lid in the description, right? So that means that it should be in the price. That should be included in the price. A lot of times they'll be like, no, it's just for the jar. And I feel like if I were a little bit better with my sales tactics, I would be able to manipulate the situation to where I would get it for that price, but I'm not that good at sales. Which probably sounds funny coming out of someone who's trying to run their own business. Now, before we hit send, look at the bottom down here, because this has really come in handy for me in the past. You can click this recommend matching suppliers, which is an RFQ, and it'll send this message to other suppliers that have a similar product. And if they look at that and they're like, oh, we have that, then they will contact you, which is cool. From this point, you would hit send inquiry now. I'm not going to do the send inquiry because, and I've thought about this, I thought I really want to give a good explanation of what I'm doing. I don't want to make someone think that they're about to get a sale when I'm just doing this for a video. And I've also thought, well, then I could just let them know at the beginning, hey, I'm just recording a video. I'm not actually going to make a sale. But then they'll be answering in ways that probably make themselves look a lot better than they would really. Plus, there's a really good chance that they're not even going to answer until like tomorrow. So I'm not going to send the inquiry. But I will pull up an old message thread that I have. We're going to exit that out. But these are all my old chats, actually, right here. Oh, I've already spoken to this guy before. Oh, that's funny. Oh, hey, so, okay, like what I was just saying about how the lids sometimes aren't included in the price. I asked right there. This one's listed as with lid. Is the lid included in the price? And they said yes. So a lot of times they say no, but this one actually was yes. So this is actually not a bad supplier. I wonder why I changed my mind. Oh, because I don't have matte black jars. I'm going to pull up my messages real quick and just show. I'm probably going to blur out a lot of the screen here, but there was a lot of back and forth and a lot of like, well, you said this. No, you said this. And that is why I'm telling you to please take screenshots all the time. You'll see in here that I sent screenshots too. This was the very first conversation I ever had. So do as I say, not as I do. Because this was back in, oh my God, March. All right, so now we're gonna go through the conversation a bit. Right here, this was the first quote. And the way that they write stuff is a little bit weird, so I'm gonna explain this. It's $1.50, 1.5, and the little star is times 72 jars, because I was asking for 72 14-ounce jars. 1.5 times 72 plus 95, that's the shipping, equals 203. And then she said DDP fee for shipping. I don't think that she ever explained what she meant by that. It says on the page before that shipping is $55. It also says that 14-ounce jars is 80 cents. This is what I'm saying. Write everything down. Because they used to have on Alibaba, the page before, it would kind of give you like a quote. You'd put in how many you want and it would give you like a quote on the side. I haven't seen that pop up since then, so I think they took that feature down. But I did write down what it said, and I think I even took a screenshot. The lid only has bamboo cover and metal silver. No black. Black, I'm not sure it's available. Okay, bamboo will do fine instead. Great, I will draft the order for you. On the page before it, shoes, that the jars are 80 cents each, and the shipping fee is $50. Will that be on the new draft? Bamboo cover is the most expensive cover. I will replace the metal cover without increasing the cost. Which she later tried to take back. And then I screenshotted that right there and sent it to her. So basically, and I know this is going to sound crappy, but a lot of times it kind of does feel like you're arguing with them. At least for me, because I'm not good with haggling and I'm not good with getting prices taken down. I know enough that in certain situations, I have to act like a Karen and it sucks. But I do in certain situations because I'm not going to get screwed over. I can see when people are trying to screw me out of money. And I know how to bitch my way out of it, I guess. I don't know. Right here, I included a screenshot of what the screen used to look like, where it would show you right here what the page before showed me it would look like. And that's what I'm saying. Definitely take screenshots of, if that does show up for you guys, take a screenshot of it. If you're doing it on your phone, take a screenshot of what you're looking at. 50 cents. See, like over here, I'm just doing a bunch of math too. And I'm just trying to make sure that she's not screwing me over. It kind of did feel like we were arguing just a tad, but I'm being very specific in my messages. If you can see, I'm being incredibly specific with numbers and with pulling back what she said, because see right here, I say earlier you said you can do 50 cents per lid. And she said, well, that's for the metal lid. And then I said, I know, but earlier you said you'd upgrade the lids at no charge. And she said, well, I can't do that for free. So then I pulled up this screenshot. Bamboo cover is the most expensive cover. I will replace the metal cover without increasing the cost. You can upgrade for free according to the online price. Like, I'm talking about what you said. That's why just take screenshots. Take screenshots. Take all of the screenshots. It will help you. Whenever you get down to the very end and you have haggled with them and they've lowered their price as much as they can, or as much as they say that they can at that point, then you want to ask them, okay, what is my total going to be with shipping for 100 jars? And they're going to tell you exactly what that is. And so when you first see it, it's going to look, they're going to send it to you looking like this, with the one, you know, whatever price with the star as times this many jars plus however much in shipping. I can't believe I paid $110 in shipping. What the Once they give you the final cost, they're going to break it down. They're going to say how many jars you're buying, what the cost of each jar is, and then what the shipping is. And if the shipping seems like it's too high, don't say anything first. First, write it down on a piece of paper and do your own math. Let's say that they give you a payment option of $200 and you're wanting to order 100 jars. Say that it's like $100 for the jars and then $100 for shipping, and you think, oh my God, the shipping is just, that's too much. Well, do your own math. $200 for 100 jars with shipping included and everything, and that's $2 a jar. That's a good price. That's a really good price, especially if you're only ordering 100 jars. Getting them for $2 a jar is pretty good. So consider that. But afterwards, if you still don't like what shipping quote they gave you, you can still haggle them down a little bit. And the way that I've had it work, it didn't work with this lady, although I didn't try. This was my very first time using Alibaba, and I didn't think to try to really haggle. I just wrote everything down and showed her what I had. But a good way to get them to possibly lower the shipping, and this worked with my second order, is to tell them, okay, that shipping is just a little bit too high, and I don't think that I can do that when I've seen other vendors that are doing their shipping for a lot less. So let me just think on it. Let me do some research, and I'll come back to you and I will let you know if I want to purchase from you guys. And be very nice about it. Don't be like, oh, that shipping sucks, I'm going to go talk to someone else. Be nice about it. Just let them know exactly what you're going to do. And then in the meantime, actually go do that. Do the exact same thing that you just did again, a few more times with a few more vendors, and see if you can get a better price. And in this time, if they don't immediately say, okay, we'll knock like $50 off the shipping, which that's what happened the first time. But if they don't, that's okay, because you have some time now to go research other vendors. And in that time, you might be making them sweat, and then they'll be like, okay, never mind. We'll take, you know, whatever amount off. That's just one way to try to like get the shipping costs down. I know that's not like a huge sales thing. It just, that's worked for me. And also taking notes and taking screenshots. Make sure that you are always aware of what your total is in the conversation, because they will randomly try to just pop on like 50 cents in this conversation for the lids. Once you've decided that you want to go with a specific vendor and you have their little payment screen here, you're going to click on make payment, and that'll bring up your trade assurance order. That's what you're going to be getting emails about. This is your actual order, and it's this screen. This is completed already, so everything is grayed out, but it'll be on this part right here for contract. It'll show you what they're offering, for how much, and what the shipping estimated date, which I think for normal stuff, it's 60, yeah, it says right here, 60 days. And then for air cargo, it is 30 days. And then for expedited shipping or express shipping, it's 15 days. My first one showed up in 55 days. So it was really getting close, but I still got it in time. Anyway, from the contract page, you'll look over all of the information, and I really suggest that you actually read it, because they might try to sneak something in there. So just read it. And then you'll make your payment. The shipment page is what you're going to be on for a little while. That's why you're waiting for them to actually ship your product away from their facility. I'm going to show you guys one that I actually have active right now, and that is this one. It's these little, I got a sample of these little boxes that I'm going to put my wax melts in. This one is in the receiving stage. It is in progress right now, and it just shows you right here again what the trade assurance covers. It's payment protection, shipping protection, and product quality protection. So right now I'm still waiting for them to come. If you scroll down, you can see kind of like a shipping schedule. I can't think of the word. Of just where it's been scanned. Right now it's in New York. Finally, it's in the United States. So it should actually get here in the next few days. Yay. Down here, it'll give you details of your order. I did express shipping, which is why it was $48. That's pricey for shipping for something that was only like 12 bucks. Yeah, $12. This is just the page that you now have. This is what you get emailed. And from here, when you get your stuff in the mail, which I'm going to make another video about the end process of Alibaba, whenever you actually receive your stuff and what you do from there if it's not in the best shape, or even if it did come perfectly fine. That's what my next video is going to be about. But this is the page you're really going to just be looking at while you're waiting for your stuff. And then once it arrives, you'll click confirm receipt. And that will lead us into the next video where I show you guys exactly what to do once you have your order from Alibaba, especially if there are issues with the order, and what you need to do to get your trade assurance to refund your money. So I will be making a video about that, but I'm going to wait until this order that I'm actually waiting on gets here, so I can literally just walk you guys through the process as I'm doing it from beginning to end. So I do hope that that wasn't too long. I've been filming for like an hour now, so I'm gonna have to do some editing. If any of this was confusing whatsoever, please just leave a comment down below, and I will do my best to either answer it there, or I will include it in part 2 of the video and show on screen what to do. But I do hope that this was helpful. I hope that this answered some questions for some of you guys. I will include my Alibaba unboxing video up here if you would just kind of like to see what that process was like, but I'm going to be kind of doing the same thing. It's just, it's not going to be with, 300 candle jars. It's going to be with 10 boxes. But that'll still be enough to explain the process and what to do. But anyways, thank you guys so much for watching, and if you could give me a thumbs up on this video and subscribe down below, that would be helping me out a whole lot. And as always, be excellent to each other, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye!